Sam from SAMOKFIT. Hope you guys are doing well, doing terrific. Let me turn my AC down real quick because I know it might affect the audio a little bit. In today's video, we are going to be talking about mini cut. Again, so the reason why I'm doing videos like this is because, again, the engagement from you guys has been incredible. And I saw somebody posted something in the comment section talking about, you know, what my current plan is. So I'm in a surplus. And I know a lot of people typically are struggling with that, you know, mini cut, bulk. Should you bulk? Should you mini cut? Should you shred, etc.? I know it can be confusing for a lot of people, so I thought I'd try to give my 2 cents on that and hopefully make things a little bit easier in terms of what you should do. So we are here at Fit City. I've been coming to Fit City a lot and actually have a membership here now, just because I like some of the equipment. I work not too far from here, and it's just a quick, you know, stop in, get a training session in, leave, and get it over with and go home and go spend some time with the family. So that's what I'm doing here today with training legs. And you know, I can pop the camera up, sit down and talk about this, but why not, you know, go through my training session and just, you know, have a little bit of break in between and just have a conversation with you guys and talk about things, and while you guys, you know, get some hopefully a motivation to train legs. I've been crushing legs, man. I am making some gains, and I'm quite proud of myself for that. Again, I appreciate all the love, man. All the love on the I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's just the consistency on the video. I'm not gonna complain about it. I just keep saying thank you to you guys. Like I said, the more engagement I'm getting, the more content I'm gonna be putting out for you guys. And I think one of these days I'm gonna do a full day of eating. But during the week, it's not that exciting for me, just because, again, I live in I leave my house, go to work. I work a 9-to-5 job. In case you guys don't know, I'm not a full-time fitness influencer, so to speak. I work a corporate job like many of you guys. Just finding ways to get things done and just prioritizing things that are important. But yeah, anyways, I'm digressing a little bit. But yeah, we are at the gym. We're gonna knock a good leg workout out, and yeah, take you guys along, and we'll talk about mini cuts. Why should you do the mini cuts? Should you do mini cuts? When should you do mini cuts? Any other topic that comes to my head, I'm going to cover that, and hopefully you guys can learn a thing. Before you go further, please thumbs up the video, which you guys have been killing, by the way. And yeah, let's get to it.
My mother is a soldier who veteraned week after week in the trenches. My dad's a weapon against my panicked expression. Wonder if I'm like him, a question that crossed my conscience pretty often, I'm guessing. Prayer ain't, cause he ate off of my mother's depression. 100-hour weeks without a second to rest. My life's a blessing that's been given by a hard day's work. Another question, let me ask you what your hard day's worth. A child's smile, the dollar spent on dinner let the heartaches hurt. So let me ask you what your hard day's worth. Said let me ask you what your hard day's worth. Is it money? Is it pussy? Is it lust, greed, and envy? Is it every evil under the sun? Is it trending? Would you listen if my mission wasn't drifting up empty? Would you listen? Doubt it. Is it love? Is it hate?
The reason why I'm talking about mini cuts too is because I'm thinking about doing a mini cut. I was thinking about doing a mini cut. For reference, the last time I competed was last year, November, for the WMBF Worlds. I was 207 on stage, I believe, and obviously now 224 to 26. So decently about 20 pounds. I like where I'm at. I like my body composition, but I would definitely like to trim off a little bit. But let's be honest, holiday season is coming around. Yeah, I mean, the mini cut will be very quick, which goes to my next point. How long should a mini cut be? Ideal mini cut, I like it to be about 6 to 8 weeks. It's usually very aggressive. I'm talking about, like, you know, 2 pounds per week. I usually try not to introduce any sort of refeeds at all. The goal of a mini cut is just to get in and get out. Don't spend any unnecessary time doing a mini cut. A mini cut is not a cut. A mini cut is literally just trying to, you know, trim the fat down a little bit, have a better body composition so you can further your massing. So for me personally, I'm not doing any mini cut yet. I'm gonna wait till the end of the year to do mini cut. Maybe at the beginning of the year, it'd be a nice reset for me from body composition wise, and Again, the reason why I'm doing this is because, I mean, right now I like where I'm at. I like my body composition. I don't feel like I'm force feeding myself at all, which is something that you should consider too when you're trying to do a mini cut. Yeah, just finished my mobility, and we are gonna get into our leg movement.
Familial embrace, an escape from that pain-stilled state we all create. Is it space, is it pause, is it a place you can pause, rest your pause, not often leave your day. Is it faith, is it God, be it Jesus or Allah? Is it worth your stress and hard work throughout the day? These just questions that I got. I'm just another product of the age of hip-hop, where the money don't come, and the drugs don't stop, and the fathers don't talk, and the mothers all rocks, and the world keeps spinning, and we pray it don't stop. And I'm screaming up to God for a little bit of love, please, to break from my moms and escape from the rush. But the 100-hour weeks make her feet go numb, and the world keeps spinning, and the sleep don't come, and my peeps go dumb. With a perk, with an X, with an insecure girl, we can hurt for some sex, with a weed, with a rush, and a escape from the numb that we all keep feeling when the day's all done, when the rays of the sun don't shine on our skin, where we can hide in our lies, take a dive in our sun.
We just did calves, lying leg curls. Standing leg curls. I actually like that a little bit better. Just want to change the pace today. If you have a standing leg curl, definitely make a good use of that. Isolate your legs without having to, compensate or, get your butt moving, and then just solely focus on the hamstrings. But right now, we're on a hack squat. You guys know I love my hack squats. So, for beginners, what should you do? Should you do mini cut or should you not do mini cuts? Yes, you should do mini cuts. I don't see, again, you know how when you follow me on Instagram before, I don't see the reason why beginners are doing lean bulking. The reason why you don't want to do lean bulk, just because you don't want to spend majority of your time when you prime to grow the most amount of lean tissue as a beginner. You don't want to spend that time, slowing the process. We should do a normal bulking. So my ideal number for bulking is typically, I suggest do a 12-week max in the face and do about 4 to 6 weeks or 8 weeks of a mini cut. Again, like I said earlier, mini cuts are supposed to be quick, get in, get out, and get back to what it's the most important part is, which is trying to gain lean tissue. I think the disservice a lot of younger guys are doing now is they try to get stuck in that phase of trying to get shredded, trying to fit whatever the mold is out there, follow your 40-year-old Insta famous dude that's been lifting for quite some time that can get away with just doing maintenance just to get lean all year round, which is great for marketing too, let's be honest. But for younger guys out there, no, spend most of your time in a massing phase. Do your 12-week bulk, do your 6 to 8 week mini cut, get out and get back to massing. So my point, what I'm trying to get to is, for younger guys just getting started, get to your bulking. Again, bulking is not done, doesn't mean you should be fat. Bulking meaning trying to gain that pound, a pound to a pound and a half per month, nice and slow, slowly increasing your calories by like 100 calories per week based on how your weight gain is going. So that is what I suggest.
I say I'm fine with the grin while I'm thinking about my pops, how he died at 13 when my mom and I watched the clock on the wall. Sister noted that the time was 9:21. No one noted I was crying. Give it time with the school. Told my homies I was fine, but my insides burned. No one noticed I was dying. And so my peeps went dumb, with a perk, with an X, with an insecure girl, we can hurt for some sex, with a weed, with a rush, and escape from the numb that we all keep feeling when the day's all done, when the rays of the sun don't shine on our skin. Where we can hide in our lies, take a dive in our sins. We head for the sky, it's alright. Our wings wouldn't fly, it's alright. If we are crashing down again, pieces of love, it's alright. Scattered in mud, it's alright. You're giving me a lie again. And tell me what you want, this time I won't take it to the heart, 'cause I know we won't make it out. I've heard it all before. Yeah, tell me what you want, let me hear that I'm the only one. You know that we won't make it out. We've heard it all before. It's all We head for the sky, it's alright. Our wings wouldn't fly, it's alright. If we are crashing down again. Pieces of love, it's alright. Scattered in mud, it's alright. You're giving me a lie again. And tell me what you want, this time I won't take it to the heart. Cause I know we won't make it out, I've heard it all before. Yeah, tell me what you want, let me hear that I'm the only one. You know that we won't make it out, we've heard it all before. It's alright. Hey, it's alright. Hey, it's
Judge me if the lighting on here looks terrible because I closed the gym down, so I have to finish this video in my car. So the last movement that you guys saw was Smith machine hacks. Again, I am not doing any sort of free weights in terms of like back squatting on any free regular barbell. All my squatting is either machine or Smith machine, and again, it gets the job done. I think when I was younger, or maybe some of you guys are too, like, you know, thinking, oh, you can back squat, you can't make any gains when it comes to, like, you know, leg development. That is not true. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I haven't been able to progressively use regular back squat for quite some time now, and I've been using machines or Bulgarian split squats, but that's besides the point. So that was the last movement there, and actually no, that's not the last movement. I did lateral raises too. And if you saw the first video when I went over recap of what my program looks like, I mentioned, you know, doing lateral raises on a leg day, and I think some of you guys commented on that, was like, you know, it's kind of this weird mixture. But again, there's no such thing as a weird mixture or combo. It's whatever you can get string up together to make sure you are getting enough volume that you need to make the necessary gains that you need to make. The way I look at my volume is a week-to-week volume, or through a microcycle volume. That could be 6 days, 7 days, 9 days split. Even doesn't really matter. However you want to break it down, as long as you want to break it down. If you want to take a day rest each and every day, granted it's going to be a long, you know, mesocycle, you can do that. But yeah, so I talked about, if you're a beginner, what you should do in terms of mini cut, and for somebody like intermediate or advanced lifter, obviously depending on how old you are to how long you've been lifting, you're tipping the point of, you know, the potential lean tissue gains that you can make, then something like a lean bulk might be beneficial for you. A lean bulk that goes through a longer period of time, something like I'm doing. Like I said, I've been quote unquote bulking since my last show in November, and I haven't done a mini cut yet. That's because I am not putting too much excess fat that it gets to the point where I'm like, I don't know, like I'm just force feeding myself just to put on weight. Again, I am gonna be 38 this year. I've been training for at least about 20 years. I've been training for about 14 years, working out for about 20 years. So it's not, you know, I'm not in the, I mean, yes, I'm still trying to make gains. I'm still trying to improve my body composition. I'm trying to, I'm thinking also, because somebody asked me a question in the comment section also, like, hey, for somebody that's advanced, that's, you know, older lifter, do you think there is, you know, a cap of where, you know, you can gain lean tissue mass? Yes, there is a cap. Yes, you can, you know, you are going to reach a peaking point where, you know, you might not just be able to grow, but I refuse to let myself think that way, because I am going to go into the gym thinking there's always going to be an opportunity for me to improve. There's always going to be an opportunity for me to put on lean tissue mass, as long as I do the scientific method approach, progressively overloading and challenging myself in the gym. The opportunity is still there. The homie, I forgot his name, 62 years old, USA powerlifter. He's a legend. If you know, comment in the session. He's like, it just squatted 705 for like triple set at 62. So to cap yourself and say you can't make any sort of gains at a certain age, I think it's just doing yourself injustice, and also going back to like to say you cannot make as much gains unless you are on some sort of like sauce or pharmaceutical drugs. It's doing yourself injustice also. But I went on a tangent. Let me draw this back to what the point I'm trying to make. For somebody that's intermediate or advanced, is lifting for a while, yes, you should do mini bulk. I mean, you should do a mini cut, but the mini cut should be something that you should, okay, do I need a mini cut, or do I just keep lean bulking? Because one, my recovery is not taking a backseat. I'm not force feeding myself. I'm still hungry. My appetite is still there. If it gets to a point where those are not, your biofeedback, you are just getting tired, or you feel like you're force feeding yourself, and then going on the mini cut might just be something that will give your body a break. And when in doubt, something you can do is to get your blood glucose test done. You can get a kit. Somebody like this got some sort of diabetic people use. It's if you're not a fan of needle, it might not be best for you. You just do like your fasted blood glucose level. Once you do that, you get that tested. If it's below what the normal range, which is about 100, or if it's higher than the normal range, it's like above 100, then that might be your answer. That means your insulin sensitivity level might be at a place where it's not optimal for you anymore. Then going on something like intermittent fasting might be helpful, or going on a mini cut would be helpful. Again, it's a mini cut, aggressive, get there, get out. Again, when you go on a deficit, you know how hungry you typically get. Your hunger will come back in the next 6 weeks, and the fire or the quest to keep challenging yourself and keep eating will come back within those 6 weeks. Anyways, that's a long rant. Hopefully this was very informative for you guys. I'm gonna cap it here. Again, huge thank you to everyone that's been liking the video, that's been watching the video, that's been sharing the content. I appreciate you guys, appreciate the love. It gets me excited to put content like this out to you guys even further, and I will keep doing that as long as you guys wanting this video and loving the video. I think the next video I'm going to do might be some food related stuff, so just to give you guys a little bit of break for watching me just train all the time. SAMOKFIT, checking out. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.